Good morning and welcome to another delightful episode of Back to the Past. I'm Blair. Something that happened just recently is that I saw an ad where near here there was a blueberry farm that's going out of business, and with visiting with the folks a little bit, they say that they want to move a little further south. They bought a place down in Florida, so what they did is all their established plants, they dug them up and put them up for sale. Now, I have not had any luck at all with growing blueberries, and honestly all I've ever done is to bought the inexpensive unpotted ones, and again I've had no success at all. But these here have a really nice root ball. They're all 2 to 4 feet in height and pretty bushy, so I thought, what the heck, I'm going to give these a try. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them in my garden area here so that they get watered regularly when it's dry and get lots of sun and lots of attention. And they are within the electric fence, so hopefully the deer won't be bothering them. So what I'm going to do is I've got a fairly large area here between these two garden boxes that I had thought about putting another garden box, but not really. And I kind of wish that I had one because this area does tend to get a little bit soggy at times. What I'm going to do, since blueberry plants do like well-drained material, I'm just going to dig down a few inches. I'm going to add a little bit of road base for drainage. I'll set the blueberry plants in place and then backfill around them with nice topsoil, and then cover them with a pine mulch to bring up the acidity a little bit too. So that's what my plan is. Unfortunately, it's wet enough and soggy enough here that I can't get in here with the tractor, so everything I do has got to be done by hand with a wheelbarrow. I've now dug down about 4 inches, leveled things up a bit. It's been really muddy because it's been raining a lot here recently. I think the next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and put in a couple inches of road base, unpacked, and then some cardboard over that to help keep the weeds from coming up through it. Then I'll get maybe just a little bit of topsoil to cover it with, and then I'll set the new blueberry plants on top of that and then backfill around that with more topsoil. That has the bushes on the ground about where I want them. I'll go ahead and load up some more topsoil to bring down here. Kind of level them up some. They're out of level from what they're going to need to be. Maybe wiggle them into place a little bit. Standing back and looking at them, I think that I've got them about where I want them though. So I think the rest is in backfill and then covering things up. I've got the blueberry bushes in the ground. I backfilled everything. I packed in under the root ball as much as I could. Everything is pretty saturated, and we're supposed to get another rain coming in this evening. We've had 2.5 inches in the past 5 days, so it's soaked as it is. I'm not going to try to water this in. I'll wait until after tonight's rain to see if any of this dirt settles, and if need be, I can rake or add just a little bit more. After that, I'll go ahead and put in the weed barrier and some pine needles for acidity and to help keep weeds down. Be back in a couple days. The plants are in place. I've got the weed barrier down. I've spread some grass seed anywhere that the weed barrier isn't, so now it's time to mulch it in. I'll just use a thin layer of wood chips over what'll be the seeded area, and then I got a bucket load of pine needles to put over the part that has the weed barrier to help the blueberries out a little. That's another job complete. Makes me feel kind of good. I would appreciate any help you can be to me by liking, subscribing, and telling a friend. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.